What is up, y'all? It is Comfy on the video r/entitled parents. We got a subreddit today full of parents that are so entitled. I might even own something, but they might own it even more in their words. I hope you guys do enjoy the subreddit. This is the second time I'm doing this, and I'll see you guys in the first clip. But I have one thing I want to say. I want to thank you guys all for the massive support on my last Entitled Parents video. We got so many likes and so many views and so many subscribers from that video, and I'm overwhelmed right now. Thank you all for your suggestions. This video should implement most of them, if not all of them. So yeah, see you in the first clip. Lady tries to guilt trip me into selling underage kids tickets because their mom died. First off, thanks to everyone who upvoted my previous post. It was my first one ever. I've got another story from my time working at a movie theater. Not technically an entitled parent, but still a caretaker and kids. So I still think it counts. It was late one Sunday night, if I remember correctly. It was just a few minutes from closing time. By now, I was the only box office cashier left, as management would let employees get home as it got later and less busy. Literally 2 or 3 minutes from cutoff time, a minivan pulled up. 2 young girls hop out. They could have been 14 or 15. They asked for tickets to a movie. And while I can't remember what movie it was, I do remember it was rated R, and I got completely sold out anyways. So there was no way I could or would be able to give them tickets. I politely explained to them that there was no way I could give them tickets. Politely, oh wait, I said that. They seemed to understand, but were obviously disappointed as they went back to the car. The car was still parked by the sidewalks. A few seconds later, it came out who assume is their grandma or aunt, gets out of the driver's seat and waddles over to my box office. The box office are exterior to the lookout on the sidewalk. She then speaks to me in a very pitiful, poor me tone as such. Why can't you let my girls into the movie? That's just unfair. Well, ma'am, the movie's rated R and they aren't 17. So unless you saw it with them, I can't let them in. But I don't want to see the movie. I'm just dropping them off. I understand, but the film was already sold out, and it's actually past the time I could even sell them tickets. So there's not much I could do. But can't you make an exception? I promised these girls they could see the movie. I'm sorry, ma'am. Unfortunately not. You are more than welcome to come back another day and see it with them. She then gets real close to the glass and practically puts her mouth on the microphone. Listen, their mother died. I think you can make an exception. I don't know if she's telling the truth or not. I've heard my fair share of made up stories as to why I should give people tickets. So I'm obviously cynical at the time, trying to be polite. I'm sorry to hear that, but that does not change the fact that there are any seats left to sell. You are being so heartless. These girls lost their mother. Can you have some sympathy? Like I said, ma'am, I'm sorry, but there's not really much I can do. Her, is there a supervisor I can speak to that might understand? I'm trying to help these girls out. At this point, I was becoming a bit annoyed, so I called the manager. As these encounters often went to the manager, explained the same thing as I had, and the lady eventually decided to give up and leave. Like I said, I can't tell whether the whole dead mom thing was real, but regardless, using it as a sob story to guilt me to going against policy and actually theater capacity seems like a pretty bad thing to do. This isn't the first time or last party that I've been attempt for people to get tickets, and certainly not the most odd. Side note, people need to get it out of their minds that complaining to a manager will let you get your way. There are rules and policies in place for a reason that have to be followed. The customer is rarely ever actually right. Usually managers are just as or not more annoyed with dealing with your situation as regular employees, of course. I mean, I get that having your mother gone and dead, it's a very bad thing and it's very traumatizing. But does that really get you out of rules? Like that, I'm not trying to be rude to anyone whose mother may have passed, but you don't have any privilege because she has. Wouldn't this also fall under choosing beggars? I feel like it would. You know, she's begging for them to make room in the movie. I'm just saying. Entitled mom lies about being my mom in order to steal a cake. Background: I'm at a grocery store picking up a cake for my brother's birthday. This store has a specific rule where you have to place an order for a cake ahead of time. The employee, I forget the specific name, is my sister. Anyway, this woman walks up to the counter and asks for a cake. At this time, I walk around the store to get more supplies. A conversation between entitled mom and my sister. Entitled mom: can I have a chocolate cake? Sister: sure. When do you want to buy? I'd like it today. It's my son's birthday. I'm sorry, ma'am, but we won't be able to deliver you the cake today. Why? My sister goes on and explains why she can't get the cake, to which EM disagrees and says she'll wait right here for her cake. About 5 minutes later, my sister comes out with a cake. Entitled mom goes ahead and tries to grab it. I'm sorry, ma'am, this cake is not yours. Then who is it for? At this time, I come back and get the cake. Entitled mom notices and takes it off my hands. Entitled mom with the cake in her hands: thanks for waiting, son. Let's go to the car now. Me: I am not your son. My sister: he is not your son. Of course he is. How would you know? Sister: because I'm his sister. Entitled mom: no, you're not. Now get back to your job. As a response, my sister asks the woman my name. Obviously, she answers incorrectly, and the sister says my correct name. Entitled mom starts shuffling away quietly with the quake, but she can't move fast. I'm able to grab the cake and start walking outside. As the woman tries to grab me again, my sister says quickly and loudly, leave him alone before I get my manager. The woman, not being an idiot like the others in the subreddit, gives up and orders the cake for the next day. P.S. I might as well say a few things. This happened a few days ago. Apologies if I messed up somewhere. Autocorrect isn't always the best. Some of the details I wrote came from my sister, meaning they could be wrong. This is my first Reddit post, so sorry if I messed up. Have a nice day. Because, you know, if someone has something in place and you just pretend to be their parent, it always works about 0% of the time. This reminds me of that story of the person who pretended to be a kid's dad because she was flying alone to get tickets. I don't remember the story entirely. I just know I didn't cover it on my channel, so I don't expect you guys to remember. So I own a pair of Beats headphones. They cost me almost 150 pounds. I live in the UK, by the way. Converted if you wish. I was twiddling around with them, adjusting the size of the head it could fit on. Stuff like that. I put them down to get my phone to play a song or a podcast. I was deciding which when EK sits on the bench next to me, looked over, about 7 to 8, was staring at my headphones. His mom then comes in. Entitled mom: excuse me, sir. Yes? My son would like your headphones. Me: what do you mean? At this point, entitled kid had put them on. Notice that entitled kid has put them on. Looks like he likes them already. Can he have them? Sorry, but no, they're my headphones and they're not for sale. Entitled mom annoyed: what? You let them put them on, so you give them to him. He's been doing well in school anyways, so he deserves them. Me: good comeback acquired. Well, you deserve to give my headphones back and buy him his own pair. Entitled mom mad: you greedy little something. Do you realize that I'm a single mother who is on benefits, who can hardly afford to pay rent, let alone buy headphones? Come on, entitled kid, we're leaving. Takes headphones away. Hey, they're my headphones. Give them back. Entitled mom: no, they're my headphones. Buy your own. Me snatches headphones, and then, yeah, don't play the victim. I'm not stupid. Entitled kid: mommy, get my headphones. Starts crying. Tell mom: look now. Look what you've done. You made him cry. Give me the headphones. My friend, who is in the toilet nearby, arrives. Thank the gods. Friend, what's going on? Dave. Not my real name. This person just tried to steal my headphones. Tell mom: they're my headphones. Friend: miss, I watched him buy these. I know these are his. Entitled mom: screw all of you. Chucks them at the floor. Luckily they didn't break. I was glad. Entitled kid tries to get my headphones. Whoa there, bud. Gets them before you can. Did you just hit my child? Me? I didn't even lay a finger on him, then, miss. Tell mom: You pedo. I knew my kid was gonna pick them up and you hit them for it. You molester. You monster. You can get arrested for this. Entitled mom continues, stares at me, and then flips us off. And her kid leaves. Shouts, pedos, as she's leaving. True to her word, she called the police on me and they're at my door and asked if I had molested a child. I explained to them my side of the story and they left a little while later. I made them tea to show them these guys that I wasn't some pedo. And that's that. I've seen so many stories about people who own something, and when the entitled kid or mom doesn't get what they want, I mean, they just pull the rapist card, molester card, something bad card. So clearly it seems to work. So I'm gonna try this, and I'll get back to you guys. Unless I get in jail for false accusations, then I might not be able to get back to you guys. Oh, why are you starving my children? Okay, so I found this sub, and I remembered a story that I had that fixed this perfectly. I worked at a popular pancake restaurant years ago as a server. I worked my way up to get into some of the manager shifts as well. We are extremely short-staffed, especially on the night/overnight shifts since this restaurant was open 24/7, 365. Anyway, we had a promotion for No Child Goes Hungry. We gave a percentage of sales to the No Child Goes Hungry Foundation. I believe people could donate money as well. We had promotional signs and table tents. Even our name tags had the logo. So on one late night weekend shift, I was managing, and as usual, we were short-staffed. I was a little busy and there was about a 20-minute wait. In walks a family of 4, extremely overweight people. I greet them. I'm also doing the hosting since we have no host and the servers are busy. And let them know that we are short-staffed and wait about 15 to 20 minutes. They act annoyed but take a seat in the lobby. The wait ended up being a bit over, and all of a sudden, entitled mom comes up to me complaining about the wait and why I should just seat them since we have open tables. I tell her that there are no servers in those sections and we are short-staffed. I apologize and tell her that there are no servers in those sections and we're short-staffed. I apologize and tell her that she can seat her at the moment but should be able soon. She gets angry and starts yelling. Then she looks at the sign for the No Hungry Children promotion and yells at me, "Yeah, no children goes hungry except mine." And she left while yelling how she was never coming back. And to this day, I can't believe she compared her children, who had to wait 20 minutes for pancakes, to kids who were actually going hungry. Because if you don't go get what you want, you know what, actually I have no sarcastic comeback for this. I'm sorry guys. It's just roll next clip. Thank you all for watching towards the end. Hope you're having a great day, night time, whenever you're watching this, wherever you're watching this. If you're watching this during a movie at a movie theater, I'm glad that you're watching the movie, or no, my video at the movie theater. What you really should be doing, you should be hooking your phone up to the big screen and playing my content for everyone. I believe that was what you should be doing, but I'll be having a great day, night time, whenever you're watching this. I know I said that before, but today's been a really great day. The last video of this has done really well at this current moment. We're at 1,000 views, and that's currently making this my biggest video on my channel. I want to thank you all for the support, the likes, the comments, the suggestions. I know this is a long outro, and this is not what you're used to, but hey, what can I say? I just really want to thank you guys. Yeah. Bye.